Now then YouTube, I'm the TOFF Man and welcome back to some more Regrowth. It's episode 2 today. If you're going to leave any comments or any suggestions at all in the comments and suggestions below in the comments section, then please be aware that I do block record these now. I do sit down on a Tuesday, usually, and get these recordings done in a block recording for the whole week so that I've got some stuff coming out. Because, of course, like I said in previous episodes and like I've said in the previous thing, I do have a full-time job, well, near enough a full-time job at the moment, and that is taking up the majority of my time. I've only got a couple of spare days, and I obviously spend one of those days with my girlfriend, and I spend one of the other days with you guys from YouTube and getting all the stuff, some bits and bobs done that I need to get done. So we're back in the world of Regrowth. Let me show you what I have done outside here, guys. Now, last episode, where we got to was up here, grasping at straws, should I say. And we found all of these little bits and bobs. The pasture seeds were the most pain in the backside to try and get, but we got them eventually. And then we worked on going through all the rest of the stuff. People have seen this a few times, at least once on my channel before. But we made a bucket. We made an unfired clay bucket and fired it. That would allow us to now transport water around. We can also, I went mining. Got some cobblestone, got some dirt. We'll show you my mine in a second. Also got 2 mystical white flowers, and the way that you do that is use floral fertilizer on some dirt. So I planted a load of dirt around here, and I just used this floral fertilizer and then grew that and got that way. Also, growing knowledge. Got the Lexica Britannia. We now have that, which is great. Not Farmville 3. Was the start of making crops, guys, and that is what we're going to be doing this episode. I'm going to start making quite a few crops, guys, so that we can go forward and we've got loads of stuff. So I needed wheat, sugarcane, and mandrake root. Now, how you get sugarcane is you get potato and belladonna. Oh no, you don't. You get wheat and carrots, and you get sugarcane. Now, how you do that is you have to have a piece of sand and, of course, the crop sticks crossed over between the two. So wheat and carrot with a piece of sand in the middle and the cross sticks, and it will allow you to get sugarcane. That's how we did that. Mandrake root is potato and belladonna, and that gets you mandrake. So at the moment, guys, I was just growing out some more of these mandrake seeds because I only had 1 seed. So how you do this, basically, guys, is you go ahead and place it much like this. There we go. And eventually, over time, what will happen is they will spread to the next crop sticks, and that will give you more crops. So I only really wanted 4 for this to work properly. So just the 1 will do. Because what's going to happen is with these, and this is a good way of allowing, of getting, 10-10-10 crops. If nobody's played with AgriCraft before, what you can basically do is they have 3 different stats with some seeds. So as you can see on the bottoms there, you've got growth 4, gain 7, and strength 5. Now growth is how fast it grows. Gain is how much you get back from when you harvest the crops that are inside there, and I'm not particularly sure what strength is. I honestly wouldn't know. But how you find these particular stats on seeds, because most of them will be unknown, you have to put them in a seed analyzer, which I did manage to get from a quest, which is that, Feeling Seedy. Managed to make a seed analyzer, put the seeds in there, and it gives you an agricultural journal. Slip that journal into the slot down here. You can see we've discovered 2 seeds. That is sugarcane seeds, so you can see the discovered mutations. Seeds and sugarcane makes question mark. Nobody knows. Well, not yet. But it will keep a record of all of these as you go forward. But we've also got seeds. So seeds and sugarcane equals nothing. So we just need to put seeds in there, and we can discover mutations doing it this way. And you can see all the growth stages that come with it. You can see the fruits that it gives you. That gives us sugar canes, and of course this will give us wheat. And the brightness range of which it will grow at, I believe. So there you go, that's the nice little agricultural journal. Slip that in there. Every time you put a seed in there, it will add it to the agricultural journal and class itself as a discovered seed. So going from there, guys, we've also gone ahead and done the Mutandis. I also picked up some more Mutandis. It says pick one, but bone meal and floral fertilizer is easy to come by. Mutandis is not easy to come by. USAP Basically, you have to get 4 saplings of any type, and then you get this reward companion title scroll, and you also get to pick one of these. I picked oak sapling, guys. So that is about as much as I've done. Now, going through all of this, I have managed to unlock a few more bits and bobs. You recall details of a number of great tomes which could impart knowledge of the world around them. Maybe they will give you an understanding of what has happened. So what the world teaches is basically the books of all the different mods that are in here. So bound in print, that would be, you just have to get a bookcase for that, which I do actually need at some stage, which will allow us to put all of the books in a bookcase. So what the world enables is also unlocked. Using some of the materials you've managed to produce, you may begin to be able to scrape together the beginnings of a workshop grounded in science rather than in the arcane. So we've got deep breath, and that is the start of mariculture, I believe. What the world embraces, these are some of the aspects of the world you have yet to investigate. So we've got all of these different bits and bobs, and what I would like to do is the drawing from experience, and I would like to put all of the stuff that I'm currently growing inside these drawers. I would like to get some bags. Better chests is also good as well. Compartmentalization is brilliant. I do like that. We've got the carpenter's stuff, we've got the super crafting frame, and so on and so forth going forwards. We've got barrel and that lot, which is good. The encoding of the world. Some life forms have the potential for great growth. Maybe you should help them along to increase their chances of survival in this harsh world. So we've got sifty business and bees. Bees, guys. I actually don't mind bees, though, to be fair. The life of the world. Life is mysterious, but one thing's for sure. You're going to need to bring more life back into the world if nature is to recover. Yes, we do. So we've got pumpkin seeds, barley seeds, and this is what I want to get into. I want to get into some of this stuff so we can get all of the stuff that we need going forwards in the ways of seeds. But what I first need to do is this flower power. I need to start making some mana. That's what I need to do. So the book enlightens you to ways in which you can use these mystical flowers to alter the world around you. Perhaps through this, you may begin to restore the world to what it once was. Such efforts require you to start small, though. First, you'll need an apothecary to meld the magics of different mystical flowers together. And remember, you can press R on this and it'll bring up the recipe. So we just need some cobblestone and a petal of any type, which I just so happen to have, guys. Have we managed to get another seed? We haven't managed to get another seed just yet. Now, the days never seem to last very long for me on this one, so let's get a move on. We've got some cobblestone right there. That is brilliant. Now, I always like to use cyan flowers, and the reason because of this is... Oh, hang on a minute. Don't I already have a petal? No, I don't. The reason because of this is that cyan really doesn't have much of a use, or at least didn't back in the past. I don't know if it still doesn't, but we're going to go with that one. I'm sure I've got some cobblestone slabs kicking around as well. Yes, I do. Nice. So, we're going to go into here. No, we're not. We're going to go into here. Petal, apothecary. We're going to shift and left click on there. It's not going to do anything, so we're just going to do it ourselves. Cobblestone, cyan petal, and there is our petal apothecary. So we've got that. Purity defined. You find that to start practicing the botanical magics, you need to make a pure daisy. Crafting flowers in the petal apothecary is done by adding the appropriate ingredients first, then finishing by adding any seed at the end to complete the crafting. So we need a pure daisy. It's pretty easy to craft a pure daisy, guys. At least I hope it's going to be before nighttime falls. I am going to put... Basically, my farms are going here. And they're going to go further back as well, I think. Or they're going to go further this way. They might go this way, actually, come to think of it. So it's probably a good idea to do it over here somewhere. We're going to want some water. Not an issue. We can get that from there. Nice little water spring that I've done myself. And what I would like to do is just to create a little bit of an area so that I can constantly pick water up from this. So there we go, there's one bit. Night has fallen on the world. Typical. Just as I start to do outside work. So then we can fill that up with water. Now, how to make a pure daisy. Luckily, there is a nice little neat little mod that adds in the ability to be able to see how to make this. So we need 4 mystical white petals, nothing else, apart from a seed, of course, to be able to make it into a flower. So let's go back. 4 white petals. Well, we've got quite a few mystical white flowers. So we just need that, and I need 1 seed of any type. These are the 111 seeds. We don't really need these anymore. So let's turn them into petals, get this turned into a pure daisy so that we can start making some living rock, and that is the whole reason of why we need to do this. So we just need to make that pure daisy. You can do so by chucking them in. Q, 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 Q. And then getting the seeds. Q. And there we go. We've got a pure daisy, guys, and that is the start of everything. So I'm going to just pop that there. Oops. Well, I'm going to need some dirt to pop it on. But then we've got it now anyway. So we'll go inside really quickly. I'm probably going to wait for day, to be honest. Oops, that's the wrong... I need to rebuild my house as well. I really do need to rebuild my house. So let's see what we've got here. It's alive! The pure daisy imbues rocks and wood around it with mana, the lifeblood of the natural world, transforming them into a higher state of life than they had before. So we need living wood and living rocks, 16 of each type. Now we do have the sapling kicking around somewhere. There it is. I need that going forward because I need some wood. These are all the seeds that I actually need to bin, I reckon. Yeah, well, I believe... Have we got any food kicking around? Oh, good way of doing it, guys. You get a juicer from magical crops, okay? You get yourself some glass bottles and apples. And what you can do with this is you put the juicer in with that and you get apple juice. It's much, much better at the start of the game. Really, really good. Easy stuff. So I'm going to keep them on me. Those 2 I am now going to put back. In fact, those 3 I'm now going to put back. We need dirt. Just going to get a little bit of it. Going to pop back out. I'm going to start growing some trees, and I think I'm going to do that down here. Just because there's a little bit of space down here. Oh, I forgot I need flint as well for my thing. Right, let's do it by hand. Be much quicker than trying to do it with the broken pickaxe for some reason. There we go. And we're going to get that oak sapling and pop that into there. We need the wood, of course, remember. And we're going to go over here and do the same with the pure daisy. We're going to put pure daisy down so that we can start making some living rock. Now, I do have a sword, don't forget, so this thing won't last long in my company. There we go. Goodbye, spider. Goodbye. And then the pure daisy, just pop that down there. So we just want some actual smooth stone. We don't need cobblestone. Cobblestone will not work for this. Smooth stone is the way forward. I believe that we've got some smooth stone kicking around. Just keep an eye on that creeper, make sure it's not going to do anything. We do indeed have some smooth stone kicking around. We're just going to pop all this into there. Apart from the agricraft, the sticks. I need the sticks. And the food. Nice. Make sure that creeper... I do need to do what I did in my series, guys, and actually build a wall around this place so that I don't get bothered by things during the night. So basically what you need to do, guys, is pop that down around the pure daisy, and that will make a living rock. Pretty easy. Eventually it'll turn to living rock within a minute, and then we'll pick that up, and that will be part of the quest done. Now we've got 4 seeds. These mandrake seeds, as you can see, they're unidentified. They're all different, but they are unidentified. Let's pop them in here, get them identified into what they are. So that's a growth 2, gain 2, strength 1. What are these ones? They're obviously all different because they didn't stack. That's a 111. It's completely fine. 222, so that is a decent one at the moment. And a 232. Wow. Well, there we go, we're getting some good growth here. But basically what we want to do is plant this down in this sort of formation. We'll put the 1111 there. We'll put the 2211 next to it. 222. And then the 232. We'll let that grow, and eventually when they're all grown to full size, you can see here, they're all grown to full size, you can, in the middle, place something like that. The seed will spread, but it will gain everything from around it. It's a much quicker way of being able to breed plants together. So I need to do the same thing with sugarcane actually, and let that grow out so that I can start breeding sugarcane to get everything to 10, 10, 10. And the reason why that is because it just gives us more stuff in the end. It gives us more stuff, which is exactly what we need. So I need to go and get some flint to repair my pickaxe. There we go. And the companion scroll thing, you can see there's like a little butterfly on top of my head along with the fish. The fish comes with Britannia, but it's especially only for me. It's not, you know, nobody else will have that fish above them. It's just me. And that, yeah, it won't let me see the thing. If I go into F5 mode, you'll see it. Look. Oh, isn't that cute? It is. So we'll grab some more of this living rock. We'll make some more. And then, of course, we need to use the wood from the tree when it's eventually grown. I actually need to kill him. I'm going for it, guys. I'm going for it. Need an ender pearl. Come on, boy. This way. No, that's not this way, is it? You've just run off. No, do not kill me. This is a bad idea. I'm going to die. I'm going to die if I don't move. Oh, that was close. It's because there's slight server lag, guys. There is only slight server lag, but there is server lag. It's here somewhere. Just teleport, you stupid thing. Yes. No ender pearl though. Disappointed, I have to say. I need to go in here though and heal up. Oh, I did get an ender pearl. Nice. I need that. Oh, that has saved me so much work. That has saved me so much work going forwards. Thank God for that. Ender pearl for the win. Let's pop that in there so we don't lose it ever again. And yes, I believe we've got everything we need. Oh, I need to put some more stone around, don't I? Living rock. Got the mandrake. Right, okay. I'll heal up, go out, kill that thing, and then we can start. Ah! Didn't expect him to get the drop on me. It's an angry zombie, guys. It's furious with me for some reason. There we go. Oh, you gotta watch them things. I keep forgetting that those heads happen. I'm poisoned. Oh no, I'm hunger. Right, okay. I thought it was poisoned. Yeah, you've really got to watch out for them little heads, because those little heads will be the death of you. So I'm healed up sufficiently enough, I think, to be able to... Oh, come on, get away from the crops. Just walking through them. What are you doing? Yeah, you can see there's a slight server lag when it comes to stuff like that, so... Oh, got a nice head there. Sweet. Oh, sugarcane is now grown. We're going to go ahead and chop all this down. And we're going to do the same with the sugarcane. Pop it into here. Get it... oh, that one's already done. There we go. And there we go. So there's 4 of them done now. Wrong one. There. There. No. There. There. And there. Let that fully grow, and then we will sort it out. Ah, and now we've got this. We've got another one, guys. So you can see 475, 242, 244, should I say? That's probably the least one at the moment. Yes, it is. So whatever this one will be will take the place of that. 666. Oh dear. So eventually, what will happen is all of these will get bigger and bigger and bigger until you get to a 10, 10, 10 crop. So we've got a 666. We're going to pop that in there, let that grow, and then once that's fully grown, we'll, in the middle here, put the thing again, and then do it all over again. And then, look, we got 2 wheat for that one. It's good, isn't it? It is good. So that is now done. We need that thing to grow. That thing desperately needs to grow. But I need to put smooth stone out. There we go. Slap that around there. Get that growing. Get that doing its stuff. So we've got the living rock. I could, if I have any bone meal left, I'm not sure if I do, but I could get bone meal and just bone meal the... I don't think I have bone meal left. I don't, which is a big shame. It is. But, never mind. Might be able to grab some from this tall... Nope. We can't grab any from that tall grass. We don't have anything to grab. So that's a bit of a shame. But so we've really got to just wait on that tree to grow. Now, in the meantime, like I said, hey, there we go. Look, Enderman. Killed one. So we get another ender pearl for that as well. So even if you kill just one enderman, you still get an ender pearl. That's good. That is good. So we'll put that in there as well. That goes in there. We'll put that into there. In fact, we'll put all of this stuff into here that we don't need. Oh, I can hear it changing, guys. I can hear it changing. Bless me. Who on earth thought that was a good idea to sneeze whilst playing Minecraft? It makes the screen go... Living rock. That's the 16 living rock that we need. I just need to wait for the tree to grow. That is literally all I need to do. Let's have a quick look at the agricultural journal. We've now done 2 different seeds. We've done the other one. Where is... Mandrake. Discovered mutations, absolutely nothing. It has not found one single thing, which is a shame. But it does give you mandrake roots, but there's no discovered mutations. Okay, well, let's put that back in there. Because what we're going to do now, while that is doing its business, because we can't do anything on there, the way the world works. Mana is the life pulse of the world. Manipulating it should give you a better understanding of what may have happened here. The end of the line. So we need an end portal placer and the Eye of Ender. That is a bit further on down the... way further on down the line there, I believe. We're not going to do that one. What's the life of the world? Wasn't that the one? Yes, that was the one. So, barley seeds seems to be a nice one to start with, a nice easy one. So let's see how we make barley seeds. Seeds and sugarcane. Well, that's pretty easy. What we're going to do is we're going to just grab this. Okay. We'll never use these squares, so I'm just going to grab them. Well, not now, we won't. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. No idea. So we need that there, that there. We definitely need another sugarcane seed, though, to be able for this to work. I'm going to wait for this to grow, though, first, before I do that. What was the other one? Just normal seeds, wasn't it? Well, luckily for me, I've got some spare normal seeds kicking around. In here. Oh, I've not got any spare sugarcane. I don't. Okay, well, we'll just use that. In fact, no. Which one's got the highest growth speed? There we go. That one. Just means that it'll grow faster. Which in turn... Oh, there's a tree. Sweet. Right, let me put that into there. And we're going to chop down this tree. Hopefully get another sapling. If we don't, we're going to be in serious bother. Yay! I got wood. Please tell me that there's going to be... Alright. Blooming heck. Blooming heck. Yeah, don't forget, guys, if you do want to be part of the server, you can be. You just have to join the Patreon. If you do want to join the Patreon and want instant access, it does require a $5 donation to be able to do that. And then it will continue, obviously, on from there through Patreon normally. There we go. Nice. Which you can do at any stage. All the links you will need are in the description below. At the moment, currently, there is just me online. There was Gert just a second ago, but he seems to have disappeared. Is that all I'm going to get? Just the one? Oh my goodness. I'm going to be on 10 to hooks next time as well. But that's literally only 4 pieces of wood. It's going to take a little while for me to go ahead and get all of the wood that I need. I think that's going to be it for the end of this episode, though. Next episode I'll be back. I'll have finished getting all of the wood that I need. I will also get what I need together to be able to do some of these quests. And this is what I want to do. I want to do the seeds quest. I want to start growing some stuff first so it can grow some life back into the world. If you've enjoyed this episode, please go ahead and leave a like, guys. And I will see you next time. Until then, I've been the TOFF Man. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe.